Is there a problem?
You should hear one of my notification.
Got something?
That's not it.
Alright, I'm seeing it live right now.
Okay. There we go. We are back again. Whoa. Thought I saw Guido run by. It's like, what the hell? She's not there.
We have another rat running around down there.
But
No,
she
no.
wasn't over here. She was over there the whole time.
No, she's been running back and forth.
Making sure Mom's going to be alright this time. Doing her job. Okay. Now, your character. Valor. You have more of your spell list there. I don't know why you didn't have a complete first level spell list, so I printed more the rest of that. And then I printed up to your third level spells too. Now, stuff after that, you can buy them, as long as you have the stats to handle them. But you now have first, second, and third level spells. Just like she does. These two joined you at the skeleton camp.
Kill that one.
Already?
What did I do? Ada called. They said we should put you down.
Hi.
Be like, no. Silver Fox said kill him. Be like, no, I didn't. How do you know? Traitor!
I got a letter from Ada.
All I heard
telling me to
was kill
decapitate
him.
you.
Hey now.
Which one's your
Ain't that
I'm
bad.
sorry. I don't want to be a bother.
You know what?
What?
That's right.
Is she writing dirty notes about you now?
No.
Don't start that shit with me right now.
What?
Crap.
Yep.
What?
Now, you guys may not remember, but you left off at the skeleton camp, living.
What the fuck?
How old are you?
That's Johnny Depp.
I didn't even know what that was.
That was him as Jack Sparrow when he had that jar of dirt looking at Davy Jones. Oh, I got a jar of dirt.
Oh,
From
okay.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Thank you.
First letter of your character name.
S.
Siren.
Yeah.
This is Nyx.
So close to my freaking paranoia character's name.
I just found a name.
No, yeah, he just looked it up under.
Stalker.
Well, it was names that were for drow, and then like by the definition of what they meant. So that's what he went with. I also one time had a character in a game called Nyx that was a superhero because he'd nix you, and he could shrink to half an inch, had body armor like steel, and could fly at 350 miles per hour, which is about the speed of a bullet. So he was just shooting himself at people. Told him after a while he was going to have to get some kind of water breathing or something, because he can't breathe once he gets in the body. He's that bullet that was shot at Kennedy's assassination. Like in and over and around.
Just ricocheted around his body.
Yeah.
So
Hit a bunch of them.
get some Rico bullets. Okay.
So, you two just have money and don't have, or no, you have supplies, right? Do you have any kind of armor?
It's a man horde. Do they ever have armor?
That's how we, not all drow work as professionals, of course.
No,
So-
just Nyx.
And just likes doing the windmill
Yeah, he's just he's
in
the
arenas.
king of rats. You gotta do it sometimes. I mean, he doesn't have a tail to swing. It's how he talks to the rats. He swings his tail, they swing theirs. Hey, this is what happens. The other people talk about the leaders. and their
Right.
incredible abilities when they're not around.
This sounds about right.
How high are you right now?
Oh, not at all.
Yeah.
Sad part is this is all true. It's all canon.
where my vape is. There it is. No, that's all I have now. I don't need anything. So, you know.
Actually, yes, you do. What happened to the jar?
Oh, it's been empty for a week and a half. All I've been smoking is resin I've been scraping out of things, and that's the end of the joints, the roach.
Yeah, that can't be healthy.
No. Oh, I haven't had, so no, I've been out for a while. I was out before you got paid.
Well, it's the new phone.
Huh?
New phone. Have to get the password for the internet.
Oh,
Yeah, we got new phone.
I see.
Yeah.
I'm no
I
longer
don't.
having Apple.
Does this thing have a QR scanner? I
No.
was gonna say
Yes, it
Yeah,
does.
no.
this.
See,
So I might have
Come on.
these supplies. And
Yes. If you guys need supplies, you can pick some up. Although right now,
Oh, you're. Oh,
well, let's start with.
sweet. Something else.
So I'm gonna give you
I was
guys
like,
some
what?
bonus chances of some rumors.
Karen number 2.
Before you even get there.
1, 2, 3.
So everyone, do a charisma roll.
charisma.
Yes, I will need levels, so that way I know how much information and rolls to give you. So, what'd you get?
Somebody from there.
11. 18.
18 total?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not even legal.
Okay. What did you say, or who, what would you get? I'll just go around this way.
So I put me on what?
No, that's your
Charisma.
charisma, CHR.
Oh, 26.
I'll be with you.
Not a fucking soul likes me. I fumbled.
Fumble. So you got something worse than no, 0.
I got
32.
bitch
He
slapped.
didn't just get no. He got a hell no.
20, 25, 30. So that's the third level. At
Or
least someone
tomorrow.
was talking to people.
35.
He's just standing around going,
Would you?
20.
that's the first level, and what'd you get?
35.
35, so that's a 4.
Hey, you doing
So
nice
this
stuff.
drow's been here, I guess, probably in
Who
camp a
does?
little longer. Like you guys showed up, she was already there. He had just showed up that day, so he hasn't talked to anyone. She.
He.
I think it's a revenge of the 806.
Are you laughing at him?
He'll take a while. That's funny. While Benjamin's just. Someone told him that's how you say hello to skeletons. They're all like,
I thought that was the saying hello to skeletons has played the
he
xylophone.
fumbled.
Is
He's just.
she playing with something over there?
No.
She's right here.
Right here underneath
Well,
me.
it's right
There she
here.
goes, right there. She's gonna sit down right by the chair like she usually does. She's such a good puppy. But looking your way.
I'm wondering why was XP a tab?
So,
Network.
Not a fucking idea.
That's finally popular.
first of all, I'm gonna give all 3 of you a rumor. Now, do you guys? It's because we're converting from one system to another. So I need percentage dice for everyone. You can use those ones if you want. We'll use the whitish, the pure white one as the dominant.
I think
So
one of
just
them's my
both?
PS5 that's on.
Huh?
Do you use
That is
both?
the
Yeah.
Xbox.
Yeah, both of them.
That would be a 15.
15, yeah.
Okay, hold on, let me find out what that is. In the place that you're going, the master over there is a spellcaster.
Okay.
Maybe you can get learn some spells, but the person who's actually in charge in his castle over there is a spellcaster. For one thing, I'll also add information, and it was going to count as one of the extra, which you had 4 anyways. Oops, wrong tab.
Quit popping at me.
It's called the Vampire Valley. Apparently there's a gate, there's a fog right at the gate. That's the entrance, and it's like at a cut in a valley. So you can't really go around the gate. The gate's like built into the mountains, where there's a passageway for like 2 wagons at a time. But it actually has a name. More. To get the spelling right.
Yeah, some of them
Morosevia.
probably your light bulbs too.
No, this is open Wi-Fi connections.
Around
There. That's hard to read, but that's all right. Morosevia. It's actually the name of the small kingdom on the other side of the valley. You got that one there. That's down to 2.
HP is dead on his computer.
Go ahead. Roll again.
I know one of them's my PS5 over there.
Is it on?
No.
No.
And then it wouldn't show up on the search.
69.
But the other ones,
Oh, yeah.
like Samsung, I think it's.
Yeah, watch this. Watch this. Just killed my Wi-Fi.
Ah. Count Vladimir, who is the name of the ruler on the other side there, sometimes takes wives from the comely maidens of the village.
Yeah.
Apparently he has multiple wives. And the final piece would be the information that one thing you guys are waiting when you're going to buy some goods is you're waiting for a wagon to be coming from there. The skeletons have a rather regular trade with the people from that little valley nation. But no one from that nation ever leaves. The gates are like, you can't go past them. So they do the trading back and forth so those people can trade. So that's that information. Balor, roll percentage dice for me.
$41.
Well, just so you know, holy water will burn a vampire. So, you know, if you can find a place to get some. But we, of course, don't have any in the skeleton village.
A non-Catholic priest?
Hey, come on.
Like,
Well, you can, I think she can bless water. Can't she do anything like that or not? I think you can just do your holy duties. And I think it's like 1 vial. 1 vial. Very vile holy water.
Oh, you're running a different church.
Yeah, this is Ebony. This is her priest.
Oh.
Her priestess. Anubis priestess. Oh! Took me a while to research, but I found out something. Anubis' standpoint on the undead.
Yeah?
Here? No. They're not allowed to stay around. But because of the world the way it is, you can do like do you have a no alignment spell, I believe? I believe you do. And you can use that to find out, are they good or bad? But in doing it, you also can find out if they're undead or not. So you can test someone without them knowing. Matter of fact, to detect magic might give you enough information to let you know at least if they're a necromancer.
Detect holy, unholy, undead.
Yep, that's what I thought. And when you do that, it will tell you also if they are...
Do you want to look through my spells and see what I have?
No, I've got a list right here of them. I just kind of want to make sure that you know what you have.
I also have purified food and drink.
Yeah. I would allow that to be used to make holy water.
I'll just see if that was yours.
1, like, potion's worth of holy water. To get larger amounts, you need a miracle, which you're using minor miracles to get it anyways. But
I could teleport people.
wow, maybe I should look.
Here?
No, I've got it right here. I just looked at it. I just haven't read it for a while.
Yeah, we're doing
Oh,
this
shit.
in a while.
Everything's escaping. Everything I did not need. Because you see, she has a different list than you guys. I also got
Well, yeah,
this.
isn't she from the
She's from the
pyramids
valleys
area?
earlier, yeah.
Yeah.
So in a way, if there is a vampire in charge of this valley, as the legend says, which you need to be sure of, you can do that to him and find out, oh, you need to go, or you're doing well for the people here. Like, let's say he's in charge by just genetics. His family always is in charge, and then he became a vampire. Well, does he still take care of his people? Because Osiris, for a while, was an undead.
Yeah.
So you have the concept of good undead, but you can decide to test them at any time.
Well, it also depends on the current alignment of the church at the time and whether or not who they're considering undead as ally or enemy, or they just want to be a bitch.
Yeah. Well, their points to her religion would determine how she sees their... Because if they see themselves as good, but it completely is not along her alignment as good, she'll see what she believes there are, not maybe, what they believe really doesn't matter.
You do realize I basically pointed out the Crusade, right?
Well, yeah.
These were good, hardworking people. Nope, they believe in a different faith. They must die.
What? You believe holy days on a different day? Die!
Wait, you believe the Easter is on a Saturday, not a Sunday? Die.
What? Okay. You have up to 6th level spells, right? And do you have the pages for them all? Okay, just being sure. This is before we start. I want to make sure we have all the paperwork and everything ready. Yeah. Mobile illusion, suspended animation, cure cause paralysis, wall of blades, wall of darkness, or yeah, true sight, teleport item, teleport person, mind cap, double trouble, reincarnation. No, that's 16. I'm going the wrong direction. Okay. Now, and also if you run into other, which there's going to be different churches here. God damn it. I hate that folder. That's a bad folder. That folder needs to be punished.
I've got a new drink for you, Alex.
Is it Purple Mountain? No.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is Purple Mountain Dew, actually.
Well, there
Called
you go.
Purple Thunder.
Okay. Now, did you need to buy anything? Do you have just gold, no items, or did you get basic weapons and armor? Do you have an
I don't
armor?
have any weapons.
Okay. How much money you got?
280.
Oh, you're a mage too. So it's pretty simple.
I'm
Um,
a wizard.
Animate skeletons.
You can
Oh,
have
that one too.
how much money? Do you have
280.
280.
Can you
Okay.
go grab my phone?
Going the
Yeah.
easiest. An ordinary magical staff, which the problem with the ordinary magic staff is you fumble if you're fighting with it, it can explode.
Oh,
But don't roll the 1 and 2.
okay.
The deluxe magic staff is battle ready, but it also costs 5,000. So a regular staff will cost 100, so that leaves you 180. And the reason you want a ordinary magic staff is that it cuts your spell cost in half when you're using it.
Okay.
So, and also it's a 2+0 weapon if you need to. So on your character sheet
She's
under
gonna
weapons,
Now, what are you going to do with work?
put
No.
ordinary, or just put magic staff.
What are you doing all day?
The deluxe is where we have to worry about the
We're
special.
going up one.
Magic stuff.
Yeah, magic staff, and it will give you 2+0 in combat. And
So give myself 180 back only right now.
so far, we're going to look at other stuff for you. Did you want a dagger? Okay.
How much are those?
They can go from 10 to 25, or to 50 even.
Dollars?
Yeah, gold out of
Gold,
this 80.
yeah.
Yeah, 180.
Okay.
You can get the strongest one, the Sax or the Kukri. Kukri can be thrown,
Uh-huh.
and they cost 30 each, either one, same damage.
Okay.
You want one of those?
Yeah.
Okay. You want the throwing knife or the just stabbing and holding? Oh wait, what's your stats? What's your dex?
My dex is 10.
Okay, you can use either. You want the throwable one or not?
Throw one.
Okay. So put Kukri, K-U, K-R-I, and write down 2 plus 5.
What was his magic stuff for the numbers?
2 plus 0.
So that would be
Be 2 dice plus 0 points, but you'll also add your personalized. If it gets sharpened or gets worked at a blacksmith, they can be given an extra plus 1. So.
Okay.
Next is see that how much was that? That was 30.
Yeah.
And then the next would be armor, which you can't do much, but you can do quilted cotton, silk, or leather armor.
Leather. Leather.
Leather? Okay, so under leather, or under armor, put leather, plus 6.
Where's armor at? Would it be the same with
You just
weapons?
basically write it down.
Yeah, just write it down.
Alright.
I don't know why they didn't include a page.
Well, they didn't even include that
Right
for it,
now.
right?
Leather,
Yeah.
plus 6. Okay? Now, that's really mostly what you can do with that.
Yeah.
So that's going to leave you 100 gold. You just want to hold that?
Yep.
Okay? Give yourself 100 gold and that's your stuff. Now, you already gave you armor and weapon or not?
No.
You have a weapon. Is it
I got a
bronze?
weapon, but I want to get some armor.
Okay, how much money you have?
140.
140? How much armor are you wanting?
Can I have the mesh?
Like the chainmail, ring joint plate, scale?
Something that'll protect my chest area.
Well, yeah, this will protect everything except for your hands, feet, and head.
Okay.
One day.
Scale costs 80. Weight 750. But if you're not wearing very much, and it gives you a plus 8.
Okay.
You want that?
Yeah, it's called what?
Scale.
So through Metro.
Yes, so it's just gonna be
Scale.
Well,
And it's
when
plus
you go
8.
to them, they might make you
Plus
crazy.
Yeah. And now you have 60 left.
Oh,
You
you're gonna have to
could
go
buy,
with
if you
anyways.
wanted. Don't forget gauntlets and greaves.
Same.
Do you want those?
Plus 8.
Yeah.
Together.
Well, yeah, it should be
they're this army,
written,
Okay. And then
the
what
name,
else?
which was
uh,
scale, and then the plus right next to it.
Plus 8. Right?
Yeah, right next to where it says scale. Now go down one space.
Yeah.
Did you want to get gauntlets or greaves?
I don't think so.
Okay. How about helmets?
One company to another, you should have
Or do you want a shield?
really be able to get the
How much is shield?
Shields go from 10 for a buckler to 100 for a tower shield.
One smaller one would be.
A buckler is 10. 35 is a target shield. A knight shield is 65. You have 60, so you can't do that.
No.
Target shield plus 4, up to 35.
Okay, a shield.
Target shield.
Target
Yeah, target shield plus 4.
plus 4. And how much I got left?
What are you looking for?
25.
You're 7.
Okay.
So there you go.
Anyone else? We ready to head off, or you go as? Oh wait, no, we didn't finish all the things. She didn't get. We got distracted. You got your rumor, didn't you?
Or what?
Oh, we've had 3 rumors. So
His rumor were vampires died due to holy water.
yeah. Okay.
So he got that.
Now we're to Ebony. What she's learned. So roll percentage dice for me.
53.
The Burger
Trying
Meister
to see if it has.
Meister Burger is dead. The skeleton brought that back.
What do I fucking work at McDonald's or some shit?
Yeah.
No, when the hell did this become the goddamn
It's an old kingdom, so they've actually got a lot of the
no,
old
the
terms.
Santa Claus story.
Yeah, Burger Meister Burger.
I'm looking to see if this has wireless charging.
That was something I have to look. I will have that
And another one for you.
Why?
because I never.
You got another one because you rolled so high.
93.
If Alex can tell us, great. But I think it does.
Count Vladimir had given Madame
Oh, Alex is like,
Ava, who's a gypsy, a potion that neutralizes the fog, but no one has ever seen it or knows what it is.
Okay.
Mine's the same but different.
Well,
here's the 20.
Everything,
Mine's 200.
everyone's the same but different.
Yep.
There we go. Okay. So,
Is it?
buttons on your underwear.
I'm actually thinking about this instead of what I said for my first.
So,
You guys are ready to travel? We will do so. Okay. First of all, since you are outside the valley, which is why I kept this, these are the encounter rolls you originally had. So, first day's travel, everyone roll a dice 6.
hold it.
Oh, yep. I
He
have
has
no
to roll
line.
the evil number.
Oh yes.
1.
4.
6.
4.
Everyone else good? Just him? Roll 2 dice 6 for me.
10. It acted like it was, and now it doesn't work.
Well, it might be. It might be fickle.
So that's tough one. I'm looking for it.
That
That's wireless charging.
if he's saying that it wanted to, but now it doesn't want to.
Okay. Well, roll an intuition check.
Everybody?
Nope, just the one who had the encounter.
Okay.
Yeah, that was me. What do you want?
I wanted a intuition check to see if you see what's coming up.
It looks like it does. Just for some reason, maybe I should have done that. 23.
23, first level. Well, as you guys travel along, you guys are still, a couple days away, but you notice on the edge of the or the road, towards the evening, looks like there's a little camp there
Right?
with a dwarf.
Well, you can ask him if they have one of those.
Hey, another dwarf.
You
Could get a full phone.
let's see. Actually, a female dwarf. She's sitting there setting up camp, pulling some logs over for places for her to sit, kind of making a lean-to. Do you guys wish to camp there or push on a bit and camp a little bit more away from them? Or do you tell everyone? Well, they probably see, but they might not be paying attention. They don't care.
Hey guys, here's someone setting up camp. But
could
anyone
probably,
talking and see why he's setting up camp here.
Sure.
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Since you rolled the encounter to begin with, do a charisma roll for it. Also being the dwarf talking to the dwarf. 20, first level. Well, as you're setting up camp, kind of nearby, but not enough to try to be intrusive, or are you guys just trying to like settle it right into her camp?
Not trying to be intrusive.
Okay. Well, after she got done setting up, which was pretty quick actually. Apparently she's fairly strong, but she is a dwarf. She set up a target. You know, like took a log and sideways to get the rings, and is throwing daggers at it for like practice. Do you want to come and approach her, or not?
I'll approach.
Okay. Do a charisma check.
$23.
23. Okay, you walk up to her. Although she's a dwarf and she's female, you maybe haven't seen too many, but she seems to have a lot of like masculine features to her. But you know, she wears her hair in two big ponytails to help people to see her as a female more often. That and lacking the beard. Although she does have the sideburns. And what do you say to her?
Hello.
Yeah. I saw you guys set up.
Well, we didn't want to seem like we just wanted to, be unfriendly.
Yeah. Can you hit it?
I could try.
Okay. It's at a second level dex roll.
And I do have a dagger.
Does it roll? Not all are.
Just a dagger.
And we'll let it.
$26.
So you hit it, but there's been minus because it's not a really a projectile. It only ends up being because it's -1 level. It's not a dagger is more often used for stabbing, but it can be thrown, but it's a little less quality for it. Comparison to one that's actually designed for it, like a kukri. It's designed for throwing, but it's also got 3 blades on it. Throw them like throwing a hatchet. Got a couple extra blades just in case it's spinning too long. Says okay. I'm Marigold the Blunt. Most know me as. I see you're heading in the direction of the valley.
Yeah, we're heading over there to check out the area.
Yeah, I decided not to head there. I was just coming around the outside edge of the valley, and the place looked kind of creepy to me, so I decided not to go in there. Kind of was sick for a couple days, camped nearby there, and I decided I better head back in and sit in town for a while and get a good meal in me, some good drinking. Maybe I'll come back later. If you find anything good in there, hey, I appreciate to know. I just really don't know of anything that's in there anyways. Heard the place is kind of dark, let's say, even physically.
Yeah, we ran into somebody apparently who had been cursed to wear armor.
Cursed to wear armor?
Yeah, once you put the armor kind of was a curse. The moment you put it on, you become a servant of whoever cursed it.
Did it come from there?
Yeah, that's where it says it came from.
Oh. Wonder who brought it out.
Well, we got the armor here. We're gonna see if we can't find somebody to do a curse and spoil to it.
Well, you should have asked about that back in town.
Nobody could do it. Nobody was strong enough, apparently.
Oh. At the skeleton camp? Well, yeah, they're skeletons. They're kind of limited. I mean, unless they died at that level.
Yeah.
It's hard for them to progress in spells unless they actually learn how to flip over to a lich. I mean, they're all related. They're just like different abilities, but yeah, I was kind of worried about the place, but so you guys going in there? Well then, good luck to you. Go ahead and do a luck roll. See if she's heard anything that can give you more information.
-27.
Okay, I'll give you one. -1 because you're not a dwarf, so she's not so happy to talk to you. But it still gives you a second level, so roll percentage dice for me.
Where's the percentages? 87. No, that'd be Victor. I only have a double.
And a half.
Oksana Berger. She's heard that she's like lives in the village in there, and well, she heard she's a werewolf. But you know, like I said, I've never actually been. Just stories I heard, reasons I decided, you know, maybe hold off going in there until I have more information. They seem to have information back at the skeleton camp.
Not really.
Not
a lot.
Well, they have a unique trade. You know, because the only people that trade with them are either the drow, who has some tunnel that goes up to there somewhere. It's, you know how they are, they're secretive. I know you got a couple, but they're common around this area. I think against them, but you know, they have this private trade going on. The only other people that go through there are skeletons. They go through the gate. But I sat there for 3 days and I never saw a living person come out of there. I didn't see anyone go in either though, but it's kind of creepy looking place.
Just describe high school. I mean, everyone who comes out's dead already.
Okay.
And some colleges.
So, who's gonna be on guard for the night?
I'll do
I
that.
will.
Okay.
Okay.
Then roll a dice 6.
5.
Okay. We're only doing 1 day per check. So next day, she heads on to the camp, to the skeleton camp. Well, you guys roll a dice 6 again for everyone for the next day's travel.
5.
4.
2.
You two.
4.
Okay. We get to nighttime. Roll. Who's gonna be on guard? Someone else.
I will.
Okay. Roll dice 6.
1.
Oh, you love this, don't you? You love encounters. Roll 2 dice 6 for me.
9.
Really? Are you sure? Here's like the map. At this point, you left already. Roll a dice 6 for me.
2.
Okay. You notice. Well, first do an intuition check, I guess. See if you notice shit. You're on security. You're on guard. Doubles.
So that would be 17.
Keep going.
20.
Where you stop?
22. 20. 22, 23, 24, 25, 6.
Okay. Apparently, coming along the road, like tracking on the same side you guys been on, which is the right-hand side, 'cause that's just where the last camp was too. There is a pair of large, squat dogs, just like trouting down the road, sniffing around.
Nipples.
Make another intuition check.
Hello. 11 and 28.
Okay. You also get a rather strong smell. Like they must have been eating like recent decayed flesh or something, because the smell of decayed flesh comes with them.
Stunk really bad.
Yeah. And they're going down the road, sniffing the road itself. Make a luck roll.
Uh, 21.
Oh, 20 at least. They're tracking along, and it looks like they're not, like they're following tracks, but not your guys. They're following someone from the valley, maybe.
I was thinking
Could have been the dwarf.
Well, they're still going. Not to bother us.
Because you did the luck roll, they are too busy following a trail right now. They're really single-minded when they do it. So they just keep going. They're looking for that damn dwarf.
The dwarf?
The one you guys talked to. The one that came from they've been tracking from the other side.
Later on.
Because she camped there for a while and was sick and they smelt it. Okay. That's what I did the other half. Okay. Continuing onward. Next day. Everyone roll.
1.
3.
I got a 1.
Yep, well then roll 2d6 for me.
3.
7, 8.
Okay. And roll 1d6.
5.
Okay. As you guys are actually getting closer to the place,
You are full of.
let's see.
Is that new from the Colonel?
Fresh from the Colonel.
I haven't seen anyone drive to a KFC in a while.
Okay. Looking as you're approaching this, you kind of hear down the road in the creaking sound of metal rubbing against, like a gate. You can hear it already. But actually, it looks like about half the gate is only like really hanging. Now, what you see though, is flying nearby, and they land
I bit
nearby a
on
tree.
my-
And it's a 5 Europa. Yeah, 5
What are you doing?
large
Anna.
crows. But they look kind of mangy for crows. They're the size of vultures, actually. With hooked, serrated beaks and blood red eyes. Again,
Lawyers, okay.
there's that smell.
Rotten dead.
Having
No.
issues.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tell everybody what I see.
You see some vulture-sized crows. They're just flown from the other side, came over and landed on what looks like mostly a dead tree. Oh, it does have a noose hanging from it. But they just landed on it and they're like looking at you guys. About 5 of them. But you will also notice the stench of flesh, rotting flesh.
Oh, great. It's across from Resident Evil.
But as it is right now, they're watching. But they are intently watching with their red eyes.
So, Jehovah's Witnesses, okay.
Yes. Right as I think they're going to get in the door. Smell blood. Okay. You guys want to do anything about it, or are you just going to head on and let them watch you?
I'm gonna detect unholy.
Oh, go ahead. It's a spell, right? So you just need a wisdom check, whatever, or a charisma check. It was the way we were doing it, right? Yeah, charisma.
49.
Wow. Okay. They're gore crows. They are undead.
Okay, cast a healing spell. Make them explode. Oh, wait, that's just EV. Unless that effect happens to your tunnels and holes.
They can on something.
I just start walking away.
Tell the others just to follow you.
Yep.
Okay. The fog that lies over the road this evening, draping everything in its clammy grass. The damp cobbled street shines as the light of a street lantern, which is right near the gate, dances across the slick stone. Cold fog chills the bones and shivers the soul as you enter it. Everyone do a wizardry check.
20.
30.
38.
Well, I heard 3. Who else?
25.
Okay.
30.
I heard it. Mike.
Fail.
Fail.
Failed. Okay. I need you then. You failed your wizardry check, so you're feeling a little more off-put by this. Basically, the fog that seems to reach out to you, it's beckoning you, almost surrounding you, as if it was alive. It swirls around your body. He's got like a little bit of, like a dust devil type thing starting to form around him in this fog, giving you the sensation of movement. It whisks you down, or follows you down to the road as you approach the gate. The gate, like I said, one side is kind of busted open, like hanging over. Let's see. Jutting from the thick woods on both sides of the road, high stone pillars loom into the gray of the fog, right along the edge of the mountain. So you can't really go around it. You could crawl over it, though, if you wanted. Huge iron gates hang on the stonework. Dew clings from cold tendency to the rusted bars. 2 statues of armed guardians silently flank the gates. their heads missing from their shoulders, now lie among the weeds at the feet by the gate. They greet you only with silence. So, proceed on in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, let me go ahead and because the fog, that's why we just build as we go. First of all, there's the road itself. Then around it are the woods. Trees here. Everyone, roll an encounter check.
4.
6.
6.
Well, I guess you checked early. You guys came through towards evening. It's not dark yet. No one got a baddie, huh? I don't get any fun in this game.
Well, other than when that one decides to bend over for the interrogators.
Let's see.
That was Diamond. This is a new one.
Diamond's
Has
passed away.
No, Diamond got stupid and killed herself.
Yeah. She's gone. History.
she lives here down the street.
Now, the body has become a Gorgon.
Then she became a meal.
Good question.
Do a wisdom check. Has to do like general
No.
feeling. Okay. So although the place seems creepy, the fog's probably the big issue for why it feels that way. You can only see about 5 feet in front of you. Let's see. Black pools of water stand like dark mirrors around the muddy 10-foot wide roadway. Thick cold mists surround the pallor of the cobblestone road. Giant tree trunks stand on both sides of the road, their branches clawing into the mist in every direction. The mist grows thicker and the forest grows more oppressive looking. The woods itself, for description, which you can still see as you get close enough and you basically leave the road if you do. Question would be, does everyone just stick to the road? Or are they going to look, kind of look at where they're going, what's going on around them?
I'd say stick to the road, but keep watch on our environment.
Okay. Well, the towering trees whose tops are lost in heavy gray mist block out all of the death gray light. The tree trunks almost touch. The thick, damp undergrowth presses in right around the roads, making it pretty difficult to even get off the track in some areas. The woods, though, are silent. You don't hear birds, you don't hear noise.
All silence. Huh?
Yep.
It's almost
Everyone
too
roll an
quiet.
encounter check again.
Great.
6.
5.
That's a
Really?
pretty looking one over there, isn't it? Anyone else? You too? So you both won it. Both of you guys, it's daytime. Well, we'll call this the last bit of sun. We're getting to sundown. You're just hoping to find a town or someplace to camp before you get there. Both of you need to roll a die 10.
10.
7.
Problems?
I don't have a full tome, or else I'd hit you with that.
And what was yours, Elor?
7.
7.
I'm thinking the English dictionary. The old English dictionary.
I could go grab one of his good books.
Or the Gutenberg Bible.
I have my Freemason Bible.
Go
Well,
grab that
that's
so I
it.
could so I could bash him in the head with it.
Then we can follow it up with a fucking default. I keep the two right next to each other. I think they're also right next to Minecraft.
No, I'd follow it up with my scientific encyclopedia.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Dude, you probably could drop that from a 2-story building and it would probably kill somebody.
You can do the same thing with a penny if you throw it fast enough.
Well, that's if you drop it on
Well.
the Empire State Building.
No, because it actually
Space
slows
Needle
down.
does the same thing.
Yeah, this is true.
It slows down because of wind.
Don't ask me how I know because I'm not gonna answer that question. I'm not gonna answer my own questions.
I don't know. I don't need to ask because I assume you've already done it.
And both of you guys roll a dice 6 for me, so that way we can see who should have been first. Higher number first.
4.
One.
Okay.
Don't care if pull out 4 off the Space Needle.
Roll an intuition roll for me, Ebony.
Only 1.
Bye, Jack.
Well, you hear the howl of wolves. Sound like they're kind of in front of you. Because it is hard to travel through the forest sometimes. Do you guys wish to just stand your ground?
Devin.
Smack it?
Yes. Alana! Or Alexa!
Stop!
Bring your fill.
I hate having.
Similar sounding name.
That could be, wouldn't that be just horrible? Just giving someone's dog was the same as that.
That's what my grandma wants to name a puppy when she gets one.
Okay,
Fix your shirt.
question is, do you guys stand your ground and wait for these things to walk up on you, or do you wish to, like, head off on the edge?
Well, she's portable.
There it is. I will say, what was your intuition check, or did you get one?
21.
21, so still first level. In the shadows, you can kind of see the shape. And they're pretty good size. They're like a foot shorter than a horse.
I'll let them know.
Okay. What is everyone's decision? She's like, we got some odd looking. It looks like they have a mane almost around their head, in the hair, the ear area. Huge, thicker area there, right around the chest, or around the neck.
We can stand off to the side and then see what they do.
Okay.
I'm for that.
You guys want to do that? Everyone first level dex roll. 2 dice 6 plus your dex.
Nope, 19.
Hard to get off the
22.
road. You don't want to expose yourself in that tight outfit of yours.
25.
Yeah, it's a robe more, isn't it?
29.
Okay.
16.
Huh?
16.
16. You two did not. How about you?
25.
22.
Okay, so you two are having hard problems finding a good place to hide. As
I cast Hidey Hole.
do you? That will take care of it.
It is a spell.
Yep, that's one of the spells she has.
Mom has it too.
Yeah, but that's a different game. We don't know what she's gonna have in this one.
I'm almost afraid.
She keeps going stranger and stranger.
Well, I do get it from my mom.
I want her to play a Unhuman.
She was asking me about that.
Human with a horn?
No. If she could play a unicorn.
A unicorn?
I was like, no.
I don't think so. I have stats from them, I think, though. They're similar to a horse, but they,
A little more stuck out.
Now,
Well, it's
Excuse you.
Both of you guys that are still on the road make luck rolls.
I cast hidey hole, remember?
Oh, that's right. You gave them a place to hide. They step off into the darkness of the hidey hole. And down the road,
Why did
Come
you
these-
issue?
I don't know.
these odd-looking wolves. Really,
What is your issue?
like I said, thick in the hair around the neck area. But lower built. Like I said, they're squat, but wide. Almost say a wolf with the sizing of a lion. And the big mane even. But they're sniffing around. They're just sniffing around, looking for stuff.
That's not good. That's falling on hide and seek.
So, since everyone is hiding and those that aren't are hidden magically, they head on down the road. Head on down the road, I say. Where were you when you did the spell? Were you hidden off the road or in like right there with them?
Right there, with them.
Okay.
A little hard to hide them if I'm away from them.
You're not gonna be so
well, I
close
think
to
there is
the
a
bar.
range to it, but I'm not sure how much.
10 feet.
Yeah, see, be a whole space away. A whole space.
Like a hole in space?
Yeah.
The face she gave me was a
Okay. While then you guys continue on down the road. And it's your time for your counter. Roll on your intuition. Okay? You see it in time or hear it first. On the opposite side of the road, but near you, is your counter. You hear something like crowding through the bush, heading this way. Probably the size of like a, I would say a small badger, short to the ground. It's as it goes through the bushes, it's like just shredding bushes and shit on the way. What do you wish to do?
I'm keeping up hiding hole since it lasts for 5 minutes.
Okay. Well, this is after you guys start walking.
Keep walking.
Okay. Well, then I guess the rest of you guys face it as it comes out. You two. You're the only ones not hidden.
Unless
And
you
it's-
want to come near and be under the visibility.
Is it?
It's a porcupine. Looks like a porcupine, but it has much longer, sharper quills.
So I'm sorry. Okay.
Both take luck rolls.
Luck.
Yep.
Failed.
You failed.
and another character goes down.
Could be.
Porcupine. It's going to do its shoot quill attack. Whoever quill is.
I didn't know we were playing Guardians of the Galaxy.
4 die 6. As it's,
I'll get the 82.
well, first, what'd you roll? Did you fumble or just fail?
1 and a 2.
Oh, a fumble. Okay. 3, 6, 8, 9. 14 points damage.
14.
Yep.
Hey, you win.
Do you have armor?
Oh yeah.
Should be a circle number at the end of the section total armor. I know it started with an 8.
plus 8.
Yeah, shield.
Yeah. Skeleton. Skeleton plus 8 armor.
Scale.
Scale. Sorry, scale.
Yeah, plus 8, and then you have a what for your shield? Plus 4?
Plus 4, yeah.
12. It's 13, so that's 1 point damage.
1 point.
Yeah. Now it looks angry. What's anyone do?
Okay, I know it's not gonna stop. I'll go after it.
You attack it?
Mhm.
Roll your attack. I dare you. Anyone else gonna attack it?
I feel like you're setting this up as if we do damage that's going to attract more.
Would be. Well, anyone helping on this one? Or just
I'll
you?
go.
You're gonna come out of the hidey hole?
Why not?
Okay.
I'll try it too.
Well, you're already out there, so.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Or I could have ran.
I'm going to use my magic.
Yeah, okay. Just attack with it?
Yep.
All I got is my sword, so
Go ahead and roll for your sword.
very good.
Okay.
I wrote all these in.
How many dice is today? The weapon. Or the staff?
Staff.
The staff, you roll 2 dice.
2 dice.
And then you add your personal add.
And that would be the
Combat adds? Is that plus 2? Move on from your character sheet. Yeah, plus 11. It's right here. Yep. So whatever you rolled on 2 dice, if there were doubles, you can add a roll again. And then the plus 11. So, what did you guys get? What was yours?
I got 90.
Yeah.
And the other pastoral.
Isn't the door to the office closed?
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
She could have
so
went to
it's
the
not-
bathroom. Yeah, she's right here. He's right there.
No, it's,
Or she.
I didn't realize that there was that much of a gap at the top of
So
the door.
11 plus 11, that gives me 22.
152.
So I roll again.
What'd you get? Did you get 2 dice 6? What'd you
Yeah.
get?
I,
Doubles?
yeah, no,
Then you don't roll again.
Is that your
22.
22?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you guys happen to kill it.
Yay!
68 divided by 3 is everyone gets, or all of them, gets 23 experience points. Now, there's a special encounter here, so someone in the group, who would you guys appoint as a leader?
No.
The Hobgoblin? Well, it can't be the new lady.
Then put your finger on your nose.
It's Ben. Ben's the leader, I guess. Ben, roll die 20. This is all a strange random encounter.
What are you trying to get?
Need to borrow a die 20, please. Mine are not out.
Where's the dice 20? Right there.
Uh,
The blue one?
oh, that's true. I'll change this. Well, then I rolled a 20 on.
19.
19. Well, say, you're right. I'll just have to check that every once in a while. What are you waiting for? Butthead. No food for you.
Feed this.
Wanna go lay down?
Animals do not eat humans.
Nope.
Shouldn't that food in there?
Yeah, that's not an issue. She will chase around the house looking for food on the floor when she has a full dish of food. That's backup food.
Yeah, and I'm trying to break her of that shit.
Yeah. Okay. Everyone make an intuition check.
TV shine.
23.
33.
10,
16.
Downtown technology.
34.
25.
25.
Yours was 43?
23.
23. 25.
33.
16.
34.
30. Well, I guess it's you.
Oh.
About 30 minutes after the end of the, you're walking along there, kind of off the road a little bit, you find a dead person in the underbrush. What do you do?
Look around, see what's around him. See if he's got any weapons or anything. Gold or anything.
Start checking him for prizes.
Yeah.
Let's break him open like a box of Cracker Jacks.
Why not?
You gonna check his nature's pocket?
Make a dice 6 roll for me.
Die 6.
Okay.
4.
He's dressed in what you would call kind of an odd peasant clothing. Doesn't seem to be of great value, but the style that they wear seems to be reminiscent of some kind of like fashion that was like from a few hundred years ago. The big cuffs on the arms and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And he holds an envelope crumpled in his hand. The reins of his clothes are torn and raked by claw marks. Paw prints of many large wolves is pressed into the clay around the body. The man has obviously been dead for several days.
Or been BC.
That is a letter he had in his hand. Hey, while he's doing this, Hobgoblin, make a die 20 roll.
He's doing his hobgoblin.
1.
You hear wolves howl. Like off the road in the distance.
I'll let everybody know.
Okay? He just found a body that's been attacked by wolves. It had a letter in its hand. Does anyone else get to see it, or you got to read through it first?
No, I'm just gonna let everybody look at it.
Okay.
There you go.
That time, they basically, as you guys are going through all this stuff. Also, though, let me double check something. Okay. We'll go, since we're sitting here, we'll let you, since you said you wanted to check him, make a. Where is it?
As long as you're not going to try
Here
to
it
do
is.
what Draken does with that.
Just a utilitarian. I'd say that would qualify as that. Okay. Take 2 dice 6.
Okay.
We go through this, and it actually goes item by item. Roll 2 dice 6. What do you get?
7.
Okay. No gems. Roll again.
4.
No jewelry. Roll again.
12.
Okay. And roll it. Okay. He has a weapon. Right here, just weapon, and then what else do you roll?
11.
11 for the next one. Armor, and that's it.
Okay.
Weapon he had on him. Well, he had a cotton armor, peasant clothing.
Don't need that.
But as far as weapons went, roll a dice 6.
Single or two?
1 dice 6.
5.
He had a longsword. 5 plus 6. Or 5 plus 0.
Long sword.
Yeah. If anyone wants it.
It was what?
5 plus 0.
5 plus 0.
Don't see why you're asking if anybody wants it, because he already took it.
Yeah. He's taking everything out of this guy's body, man. He's just a thief.
I'm
Damn
good
rogue.
with my axe.
Huh?
I'm good with my axe.
You're doing your axe?
Say I'm good with my axe. I don't need any other weapon.
Didn't hear that right. Obviously. I'm doing my act. Is anyone watching? Do they approve of it? Okay. Everyone roll dice 6 again. We're heading towards evening.
4.
5.
This will be camping time. it looks
6.
like.
5.
That's a 1? Is that what they're called? Folks?
For me,
One.
yes.
2 of them.
1.
You haven't rolled yet.
Both of you guys
I did.
need to
5.
roll a die 20.
17.
10.
Actually, I lied. Isn't that nice of me? Roll a die 12. I forgot we're on nighttime now.
We don't have any D12s out.
I do. But. There's one. There's one.
Hold on then.
There's one.
Nah.
There's one.
Me.
11.
Got enough.
Okay, great.
You guys want to share one?
And watch it.
Holy crap! I don't
2.
even.
And
Oh,
No.
then there's the. You have to hold all my stuff together. Is that your die 12?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see with my hands on it. Okay. First, we'll start with roses or sirens. What'd you get?
11.
And roll a dice 6 for me.
2.
Okay. What was the other? You had a one?
2.
You rolled a 2. Roll a dice 6.
4.
Okay. Well, first of all, you guys got to a location that looks like it might be a camp area you can use. Everyone make an intuition check. I'll work in these encounters. Gotta make them flow.
$21.
23.
Who wants to hold the note?
I got 23, and sure I won't.
Okay.
33.
So everyone made it.
One's still adding up.
24.
Okay, everyone made it. As you guys got to this area, first of all, where you are, you guys started trying to set stuff up. When you noticed a little bit further away in the distance, you actually see like the corner of what could be a cabin out there. On what could be a clearing. It's hard to tell from here. We're talking like 50 feet away in this thick forest. But where you thought about camping, you noticed after a while these stones were not like places to sit. They're gravestones. Like put right over the top of the grave. 2 of them next to the road. It looks like a few people placed the fire right in the center and camped there.
Yeah, no, we're not gonna. No.
You want to check here?
I,
How about if I told you that you seem to see little spots of blood in there?
yeah, no. We're gonna go to the cabin.
You head that way?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Everyone get a luck roll, see if anything followed you.
19.
27.
23.
23.
Alright.
Huh? Looks like I wrote
21.
roll daytime. Looks like I wrote rolled playtime. That's my encounters. They're playtime. 20?
21.
21. Well. As you guys start moving away, Ebony, and probably some of her disciples. How many you got now?
Like,
Oh, the question I was going to ask, I forgot. Which maybe it didn't really be that important, but the skeleton, did she come with you, or is she staying back in the skeleton camp? Depends on if you want to keep carrying her around or not.
I left her at the skeleton camp.
Okay. If you get a chance, pull her out of your folder and hand her over, and you don't have to worry about her. She will find a new life there. Okay, but you are hearing a voice from the graves saying, "Priestess, come back." But it doesn't sound friendly. What do you want to do? Ignore it? Run away? Calmly walk away?
Calmly walk away.
Okay. Roll here for it. Okay. Well then. A lot of noise. Well then. You guys hear that howl again, but it seems to be closer. But on top of that, though, you guys have located ahead of you is a clearing in the woods marked by a large number of cut trees. A wagon holding several, holding like supplies and rope hanging off of it is in the center of the clearing, as well as some tracks all over the place for like wagons have been through here. You also see a lot of cut trees.
So, a logging convoy.
That's what it looks like. You guys want to try to camp here?
Yeah, I think here would probably be a better idea.
Why does it make me think of the starting area for the zombies in World of Warcraft?
That's what I was thinking.
I didn't play World of Warcraft, sorry. But I didn't write this adventure either. They may have. Now, the two drow make an intelligence roll.
I'm not a drow.
What do you got?
Oh, for what?
For your intelligence roll.
Intelligence?
Two
25.
drow. There's two of you.
25.
Second level.
Let's see. 28.
Okay, both made second level. You notice something really odd. And it's something that probably only the drows deal with. The wood in this forest, it's kind of like, think the olive tree forest over there in the delta, where they're all kind of like wound together. They're not really tall trees, but they're just like gnarled trees. The wood is black. because it's so dense. It's actually, because the fact that it grows in such a bad environment, it just gets denser. Kind of like if you think about it, you know the Stradivarian violins?
Yeah.
And where they're made is because the forests there have a unique, because the forest gets so few little light. It's kind of like that. But the bonus is this wood, drows are known to use for poison. Because one application of poison on, like, let's say, an arrow from this type of wood will actually last for a week instead of a few days, instead of just a few minutes. So if you put dragon venom, which does 4 times damage on an arrow, it's good for a week. But it's something that only usually the drow do. So, and you see they're very picky about the ones that are grabbed, almost like selective cutting. But whoever was working here has left, so you don't know if they like work here seasonally or what, but you don't see anyone around the area. So there are places you can possibly break into camps. But, and I put up here, road and a logging camp. Now, you're not absolutely sure though also how far away the town of Morosivia, which is basically the main town in the area. It's before you ever get to the palace or the castle, which would be on towards the middle of the valley. And I don't really know what's past that because I actually have a second module with all this stuff. Next time we roll around. You guys wish to try to camp here for the night?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, everyone make a luck roll.
Fucking
28.
25.
Did we have a bad report from the other side of the table?
20.
31.
21, 30.
28.
20.
35 or 25.
Okay.
I got 31.
Okay. Well, it seems to be pretty. I will say there's currently 5 actual shacks, which are about the size of like the studio room. It's just one whole shack. That's it. There's maybe a cushion in there for someone to sleep, or actually it's a bunk bed. They try to save as much space apparently, but there's about 5 of these here and there. They're all empty. Do you want to break one open, or who wants to do it?
Well, I can unlock it.
You can do that, yes. You go up there, just first level. It's got the most basic lock on the other side. Picking lock would work. A crowbar will probably work, given a luck roll. First level luck roll.
Knock, knock.
Ado carries a crowbar. Yeah. It's kind of like an overuse.
Well,
It
if,
pops it open.
we can use the lock to make sure nothing sneaks in on us.
Well, yeah, that's true. If you do use knock knock, you do not break the lock in the process.
That's the idea.
Yep. So, you open it. I'm going to say there's 2 bunks. There's room for 4 people, and someone could lay on the ground if you guys want to take up one cabin. Anyone else, or what?
Sure.
Do you know what you're nosing? Okay.
I can just sleep
Oh.
anywhere. I'm a freaking hobgoblin.
You just crawl into someone else's bed in the middle of the night. Come on, it's hobgoblin culture. Bend over. I, sir, am not a hobgoblin. Please get that out of me. I'm afraid it might be hooked. Okay. Yeah, I'll get in there. Okay. Who wants to watch during the night, or you just lock the doors up and
I
no
will.
one
I'll
gets
be
in?
the one on the floor.
Okay. Roll a dice 6 for me.
2.
And make an intuition check.
$20.
Okay. Good enough, but it seems to happen really fast. First of all, you're keeping a track is occasionally, every 10 to 15 minutes, you hear those howls again. They're pretty good size. Hobgoblin. I think you have a good chance to realize what these are. Roll on your intelligence. Because I think you've dealt with them in the military.
21.
We know your history. 21? God damn it. I'm trying to move the chair and I hit your leg.
Alright.
Pain will wake you up in the morning. Especially if my coffee's cold.
Probably.
I'll drink it in here. Okay. Well then. Suddenly though, you hear them outside the cabin. They're sniffing around.
I'll lean up against the door.
Okay? Roll 5 dice 6 for me.
You want it all together? Or what are you looking for?
Yeah, but no doubles. Okay. So, your current guessing is there are about 11 wargs out there. The huge wolf creature that the goblins ride. You don't hear any goblins though. But they're sniffing around and clawing at the door. So, make a luck roll as person leaning on door.
25.
25, okay. We don't have to resort to a strength roll. The door handle, the lock held. But they stayed for like an hour, and they sounded, or they were looking for you guys. They were there for a while, and you didn't hear them go hit the other cabins. They were there, and then they were gone. They left before sunrise. Make a con check for me. See if they kept you up too much all night. You weren't injured though or anything, so.
$31.
31, you're good. You're a stout little hobgoblin. How tall are you? 5 something or 6?
6'4".
6'4". It's kind of not like the other group where everyone's like under 2 foot, under 3 foot. See what we have. Ebony? That's the human basis. Let's see what we have for heights.
6'1".
6'1". Okay.
5'11".
5'11". 2 drow. Are you guys sisters?
No.
Honestly, he made his drow last time his character died. So, he didn't try to make a drow with you. No, well, you guys can be disagreeable drow. You could also be from 2 different tribes.
Yeah.
There's a local tribe, and then there's like Abraxas, which is way on the other side of the where they first landed. They recruited some Abraxas druids or drows who actually lived in the forest. They usually live underground, but these ones were forced out of underground by other hobgoblins and were living in the forest. Not this hobgoblin. He works for you guys. About half of your army are actually hobgoblins, or at least a third.
The ones I deal with are.
So, basically we have, after they go, next morning. Seems quiet out there. Who wants to open the door?
First, do some keen hearing.
Go ahead.
There no windows or anything?
Yeah.
28.
There's shutters on them. There's no glass though. These are cabins. They're not homes. They pull the shutters closed. They leave them open for air conditioning, basically, in summer.
28.
28. Matter of fact, although the place in some ways, well, to give you a straight up example, Germanic homes. Like, let's say up at, what's that one place up north?
Leavenworth.
Leavenworth. Things have kind of that style. But out here, a little less, but they still give that cut. But what they also have, oddly enough, is in the middle of the cabin, above you, is a fan. Its blades go from a metal piece straight out to the top of the house, and then there's another one. So if there's a gentle breeze blowing, it blows down here. Which will also tell you there's probably never a strong breeze, or they wouldn't put stuff like this up. But it did give you a little bit. It only been a few months ago the people here, they didn't squeak. So it means, it has been sitting for very long. So, next morning, guys, get up. Like I said, did someone open the door first?
I did keen hearing to see if I could hear anything.
Okay, then what I need to do is everyone roll a dice 6. Since you succeeded, you may hear whatever their encounter was
4.
coming up. 2. You rolled a 1.
Are you gonna roll?
You also roll for encounter check.
Got a 4.
Okay, you're good.
Oh,
2 of you did. You did hear something. Both of you roll a die 10 for daytime. Daytime.
5.
7.
Well, I just bring that up. One of you just rolled, double encounter roll again, so then I'll use the other ones for that. Okay. Since you're hearing them, as you're listening, you're hearing scratching. But it seems to be towards the back on the ground of the very cabin you're in.
Can we determine the size by how loud the scratches are?
Make an intelligence check.
23. Wait, never mind. Those are better. Okay.
You want more. Just don't follow it up to the 3. Or a 2 and a 1. A 3 is fine.
40.
Oh! You're sitting there for a while and you're listening to it and judging the size. It's that same damn thing they saw yesterday, the scorpions. It's burrowing underneath the bottom corner of the home, which it could have a home there. But apparently, and through one of the crevices, you saw one of those quills stick out for a second. So,
I'm so tempted to cast Ogo Away.
good.
Yeah, I'll cast Ogo Away.
Okay, let me check here quickly.
IQ, luck, and charisma.
Okay, add them up for me. I have theirs. And there's 2 of them, and you're higher than 2nd level. So you can get both of them.
45
45?
is my score. You have to add up theirs.
I have theirs. Higher than that. 68.
So I could scare one of them away.
For 45? Well, that's a piece. It's 68 a piece, so they
Oh,
doubled
a
it.
piece.
Yeah.
Ah.
I know they killed it pretty quick last time, but there were 3 of them. Now, they're pissed. They're starting to dig at the bottom at the ground. At the bottom of the thing to get in here.
You want to cast Holy Light at him?
Sure, why not?
Holy Light, it works the same way? Okay, cool. I think she has a huge your charisma gets added instead, doesn't it? Okay, at what level is it? Just first?
I think it was like third.
Third? Well, third level charisma, or yeah, for you charisma.
40.
Okay. 35, 30, 35, 40. That's a 5th level. Okay, and then what's your point total? Between what its stats is charisma. What's the ones for the other one? For yours?
Luck, intelligence, and charisma.
Luck, intelligence, and charisma. What do you have? I'll add them right here if you want. Luck,
14.
intelligence,
14.
8,
and charisma.
and
23.
so 50 or
You successfully get it, but there's, well, let me see. 51, 45. I'm going to allow, you hear one dig its way back out and take off. But now there's still one there. Because I combined your 2 spell attacks together against it. Neither of you had enough points alone to chase them away. They are kind of like badgers with quills. I would say, actually, but...
I'll open the door so everybody can run out.
Okay. It shoots. Like in that corner, about a foot square, about 8 or 9 quills come sticking through the wood. Like, it shoots those things harder than arrows. It basically can hit you with a die 6 per of them, and then you roll die 6 to see how many. But they're separate attacks, so they don't get doubled plus. They're 1 plus each, 0 each. You guys want to run out?
Oh yeah.
I would say speed check for everyone if you're just going to run out. They're berserk right now, so they may just chew on his cabin until he's done. He doesn't know why he hates his damn cabin so much, but this cabin said something about his mom.
24.
22.
21.
Everyone got at least first level?
24.
No, who didn't? You? Okay. Well then, I will say, everyone do an intuition or intelligence check. He's got it starting to chase him. Oh, I guess you, well, I just need to see if anyone else saw that it's coming or are you being left alone.
19.
21.
21, you
22.
saw it. What, 22? You saw it.
18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28.
28. You guys see this thing, suddenly come flying around the cabin and is chasing towards Balor. The dwarf don't run so fast.
See,
Anyone that made that roll can join in helping him. No one else knows. Like Ebony and her people. How many do you have? I have asked. 3? 4? Oh, you guys were all sleeping in the same bed?
Guess so.
I forgot. I should have done that. Disciples got their own. Oh, they're all dead.
See if I can kill it at 93.
Oh, let me see then. I don't know where my damn calculator went. Did I hide it from me?
right in front of you.
I'll never find it there. Porcupine is 68, so it's 7 plus 34. Actually got some very rather regular creatures here, but one-on-one they'd be pretty dangerous, especially if you're not a warrior. What'd you get?
93.
No, he's still coming.
Cookery. I use mine. Cookery.
Go. Oh, you gonna throw it at him?
Yeah, 2 plus 5.
Make a. Well, he's coming down, so a 1d6. So a first level dex roll.
1 dice 6. Or
2 dice 6 plus your dex. You need to roll a 20 so you can hit. No, you missed.
149.
Make a first level roll for me. 139?
149.
149. That made the difference. Be dead. 68 divided by 3. Well, no. You threw. Did you make your luck roll?
19.
19? You can't find your kukri.
Nope. I lost it.
Man, that goes much further than I thought.
It did. Right too harder than I thought.
Anyone else could try to help with it. 68 divided by 3 equals 23 points for all 3 of you guys.
Cool.
Okay, you are not left to die.
Oh, I can't let the dwarf die.
Okay,
Don't let the dwarf die.
it's gotta be fun. No, he's fine. He's the mage. He's got 2 mages, 2 rogues, and a priestess. Oh no, you're a fighter. Are you a rogue?
I'm a rogue.
So no warriors in this.
Yeah, no warriors in this group. In this military unit.
I wanted to go a different route than.
Well, that's what I did too.
Yeah.
That's why my third character
I'm liking the rogue actually. It's pretty nice.
A rogue hobgoblin. You know, instead of being a thief, he's a mugger. Give me the fucking money.
Hey, I'm actually gonna gear this guy up to be more thievery than anything else.
So you're an ugly mug, okay?
What you talking about? This hobgoblin's oh, beautiful.
Where's your facial hair? You just got it here. I got it everywhere. Little thin coat of hair. I'm Nightcrawler. No. Okay.
Teleport.
Unwashed hippie.
You get the right spells. Yeah.
Sure.
So I would say you guys got back to the road. Everyone do an intuition check.
Intuition.
Yeah.
21.
22.
$20.
28.
So it sounds like so far everyone heard the
22.
everyone heard the flapping of wings from overhead, like large wings,
Or those.
like something big enough to carry like a person, heading towards the camp. You know, the logging camp. But you guys have already left it. Unless you guys want to go back and find out what they are.
No.
Okay? So next day you guys want to head on down the road so you can find home, or the place people call home?
Yeah.
Okay. Everyone roll dice 6.
2.
6.
3.
Fuck.
Fuck.
Okay then.
I got one.
You got the one.
So did Alex.
Oh, we got 2 of them.
You're getting a lot of ones.
I love it. I don't have to have part of my adventure ran yet. Both of you guys roll die 10s.
Okay, 10.
That's a die 12.
7.
7.
1.
Okay. Roll die 20 for me. 10 words.
18.
18. Okay. And hey, Balor. You hear something trashing through the brush again nearby. He's started to like notice these things easily now. You had one just chasing you recently. It's nearby. Another one.
Go and deal with Sonic. Or is it Knuckles? Shadow?
Make a luck roll.
Stuck with these.
Yep. See if it just decides to head on. It doesn't live on flesh that much, but it can. They're more just easily annoyed by territory.
22.
22. Good enough. It kind of actually saw you for a second, but apparently you weren't in its path. So it headed on over to a bush and started eating some berries, but it like takes half the branch with it too. A lot of fiber in its diet.
Razor sharp teeth.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Might sting a little
Definitely
bit.
more, at least in the front and on the up to the point where you would see this the canine is sharp, but it's got like the grinders like a dog does in the back. So it eats a little bit of everything. It's an omnivore. And then you now.
Ow.
Ow.
Okay.
You're sitting there, walking along, when you suddenly notice some ravens are following you, like you guys.
Okay.
They'll like fly over and then like land for a while by a tree until you pass it, and then they'll like head over again. And it seems to be a good group of them. I mean, it's like an entire flock. You don't see them in front of you. You don't see them in back of you much. They're more like wherever you guys are, like they're following you guys.
Okay.
What do you feel like doing?
Figuring out why they're following us.
Okay. You tell anyone else? You keep it your secret.
I'm gonna tell everybody else.
Okay. Everyone make a charisma check. See if anyone's offensive. They're a random encounter and they like have a chance of being, just watching you.
21.
17.
32.
31.
19.
What have you done over there, Darwar? Or not Darwar, Balor? First of all, it was the wrong guy. Everything's like looking at you. One comes over and lands by you. Balor.
He's had enough of this shit.
It's like I'm getting a big tower. These birds and these damn gorkors, these scare ravens is what they are. He looks at you.
getting
You
on
look
the
back
big
at him or
guns.
just hit him with something?
Actually, would a 20 have done better?
A 20? Oh yeah.
Done better than him.
He just looks at you. Did you do anything? You just like respond, looking at, hoping it leaves you alone.
Yeah.
He's looking at you. Pecks the ground a little bit. Moves around. But you don't lock eyes with him?
No.
Okay, because he has a weird glowing red eyes. And he looks like he's trying to move into a position where you look at him. He's like bouncing around like in front of you.
He's trying to take your soul.
What's all?
Where do you think you got all the magic from? Okay, after a while, they go on because you guys enter. The rolling blackness of thunderclouds cast a gray pall over the land. Tall shapes loom out in the dense fog and surround everything. Tall shapes soon become recognizable as the dwellings of a village. A sign just outside the village reads, Village of Morosevia. The windows of each house stare out from pools of black nothingness. The darker silhouette of the castle looms way off in the distance. From its like 1,000-foot tall pillar, that it's on top of. The castle stands high atop the cliffs to the northwest of the village. The village almost appears deserted as a quiet hush drapes from the streets. Although you do see occasionally, here and there, people sitting on the ground near the buildings, kind of rather disheveledly dressed. Your first intent would be, because they're sitting there and a bunch of them have cups or like fabric out in front of them. They look to be beggars. As well as there are a few buildings that seem to have some activity, but it looks like a good portion of the city or the town is closed. So, here it goes. Well, cliffs. The village almost appears to be deserted, but right on the edge of the village, a ghastly sight greets you. The corpse of a human peasant lies rotting on the road, at least what's left of it anyway. It looks like most of it's been gnawed away by sharp teeth and powerful jaws of a large predator. Let's see, initial places you see are a Bildras Mercantile, a Blood of the Vine, which the of has been scratched out and actually says Blood on the Vine Tavern. And from there, you see in the distance, it looks like there's a couple other buildings, but you don't know which ones have stuff or not. You do see the tower of a church nearby, or not nearby, past the tavern and the mercantile. What do you do? What do you do? Do you just keep coming in?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Everyone make an intuition check then.
Nope.
17.
So not you two, you got it.
602, by the way.
Okay.
26.
Okay. Very much you get. Okay, those of you that made the roll, you see a guy at the distance of like visibility in the fog, comes and steps over. A man dressed in loosely fitting, gaudy clothing approaches you from a side lane. His accented voice, which states to be Eastern European, I have been sent to deliver this message to you. If you be the creatures of honor, you will come to my master's aid. He pulls from his tunic a sealed letter addressed to all of you in flowing, beautiful script, and it does have your names. He hands over the letter and drops a heavy purse with coins on the ground, basically in front of you guys. The letter's underneath the paper, or underneath the bag of money. You do notice he's carrying on his back a lyre, kind of a stout-looking guitar thing with a round body, or what am I thinking?
Oh, lute.
A lute. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, he's carrying that on his back. Possibly a bard then, but he puts his stuff down and backs up a little bit with his hands up, like, don't be offended. What do you guys do?
I ask him, who's his master?
Well, I believe that's in the letter. He just told me to deliver it to you. Let me check here, see if there's anything more. Ah, no, we'll let you know. Basically, it is from the Bürgermeister, Meisterburger. What it says. Don't laugh at it. And the gold. But that's all you know. You haven't picked it up yet.
I'll take a look at the letter.
Okay. Make a intuition check. Okay. You notice that the letter that lies before you is dated yesterday. The ink is still not quite dry, and the parchment is crisp. The seal on the
What do you want?
is of a crest you don't recognize on the letter. The wax seal. Anyone have history or anything like that related? Or anything that might apply to basically heraldry or...
If this was my primary, I have historian, but
Yeah.
Knowledge of rites and rituals? Probably not.
Nah.
Okay.
This is basically relating to heraldry to identify the symbol. Which historically, she don't have food right now, I don't think. Does she?
I don't know.
No. Do you have food right now that you're eating? Do you have food in front of you? But she doesn't see it. So she can visit you. Do you have food? No. You open it up, just break the seal. No
Yep.
one knows what it is. That's what the letter is. You can read it out loud if you want, because I thought maybe people watching should know. Or if you want to hand it to someone else who's better at reading out loud. I don't know how you are. I just don't wish to embarrass anyone that's not really happy with their reading out loud skills. And it's in script, so I didn't write it, of course.
Let's see how well I can read this script.
I will let you know, the guy also states that you're looking at this stuff and you're kind of like resistant. You're like, what the... It's like, you do not need to respond instantly. Make yourselves comfortable, get your rest, and then come to see us. And then, in Let's Stop, he continues to back away.
Mhm.
He seems more afraid of you guys than, the other way around. Plus, you're outnumbered.
Yeah.
And he goes, wing, bye-bye. No. He's
I mean,
a
neat
bard.
little trick.
Now you don't have your bard character that can learn some new spells. Because he's 7th level.
Alright, so as it reads, I said I'll try to read this.
You want me to read it instead?
You read it to that?
I will hurt you.
Well, I mean, you might be able to if I held
But
it
it's
to the
in
light
script.
range.
It's kind of hard to read here and there. Don't forget, people don't even learn that anymore.
True.
This is an old module, apparently. It's in ancient English.
Oh God.
Cursive.
Hail to thee of might and valor. I, a lowly servant of the township of Mosivia,
Yeah.
send honor to thee. We plead for thy to so desperately needed assistance within our community. The love of my life, Oksana Berger, has been afflicted by an evil so deadly that even the good people of our town cannot protect her. She languishes from her wound and turns to a beast in the night, killing innocent townsfolk. She is afflicted with a lycanthropy and must be cured. You must take her to the cemetery at night by force if necessary, and have the adept remove this curse while she is in wear form. She is sure to deny her nature and resist your efforts, but one sure way to get her to change is to attack her. The stress of combat is sure to bring out the beast within her. She lives in the southernmost manor. There is much wealth in this community. I offer all that might be had to thee and thy fellows if thou shalt but answer my deepest plea. Come quickly, for her time is at hand. All that I have shall be thine. Burgermeister, Mr. Clever.
Yes.
What?
Yeah, the name is fine.
It's the old English that was tripping me up, not the cursive.
Oh, no, I'm talking about the name. Burgermeister, Meisterburger. I mean, they had to know that was... Hey, well, you guys can keep this, actually. You haven't seen it yet.
I have.
You can keep it in case you need a reference to it. I actually have it written in small version here. Now that you guys have seen that, what do you guys wish to do?
Well, let's hold up here for a moment before we give an answer, and let's discuss what we want to do.
You see nearby you a mercantile, basically meaning supplies. You don't know if that means weapons or anything. A tavern, and everyone make an intuition roll. I need 2nd level rolls.
Yep.
The larger mansion is seen a little bit in the distance by the shape and the fog,
29.
but not much. You
Oh
can
no,
tell.
it's Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah.
29.
Okay. There's one there. 34.
25.
41.
Okay. Now, reason I add this is those that made the 2nd level roll hear occasionally what sounds like a crying. The next thing is everyone make luck rolls. See who the beggar comes and talks to.
No.
28.
23.
Okay, 28.
20.
You failed.
28.
Okay. Finally, a 15-year-old, roughly by looking at him. He might be older because of like maybe lack of eating or something. He's got a club foot. Comes dragging it over to you. He says, "Are you people new to town?" To you, priestess lady.
Yes, we are.
Oh. Do you, see, what is it? Oh, I think it's earlier, that's why. Actually, oddly enough, one of the most common beliefs in this area uses the symbol of a flying ankh, but I did not see any way it was related to you guys, actually. So, in seeing the ankh, he will ask you, well, what is your faith?
Anubis.
Looks at you like you just said bingo or spaghetti monster. Not a clue what that means.
This was
Egyptian.
Egyptian? Is that from far away?
Yes.
Oh. So you've traveled a lot.
Yes.
Well, could you spare some coin?
I give him 2 gold.
Hey. Oh. And he looks around. And while looking around, you notice he's like looking at other beggars who were getting ready to get up. But once he kind of got something from you, they'll kind of, a couple of them like, oh, damn. Sitting back down, like, oh, damn it. Someone's already hit him. Like some unspoken word would just sit there. You saw him actually move his hand in some weird way too, but you're not sure what it meant. Unless anyone happens to have thieves' cant or something like that. A thieves' language.
Elf,
No.
line, dwarfish.
It's one of the things you can choose if you roll human language. If you don't want to keep taking human. Okay. Do me a luck roll then. Or did you? Just do it. I forgot.
21.
You got it. Roll percentage dice. He's got a rumor for you. I got them all over here. I got 12.
And silver.
75.
Okay. So why are you in town?
See that hobgoblin over there?
Yes.
He's my leader.
Oh, so are you adventurers? Or?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Are you looking for our Lord?
More than likely.
I mean, the one from the castle?
Yes.
I one time I knew a man. This is your rumor. I once knew a man who had painted a picture of him with his bride to be, and the woman in the picture looked exactly like Oksana Berger. But this was like 16 years ago. He painted it. That's the date. And I was like, she was only a child. It's kind of odd. That's the only thing I know about it. But I'll find out more if you'd like.
Okay.
Okay. And again, he points at a couple people who are like, once he leaves, I'm moving in type thing. So they all kind of like I said, they have some kind of silent thing going on. Like they know something you're doing or something. So he heads off. Like he's definitely got someplace to go check with. And you guys may now discuss what you guys wish to do. And then we can decide, because we'll probably take a break after you decide your direction, if we would like to call it and try out a card game,
I did bring the cards.
Yeah. And then, basically it's the end of the game for now. Because I don't really have an image or anything to put up, but we can try it out. And if it works out nice, we'll plan for it. On Time Warner. As far as, I don't have the picture put up to say, this is what we're playing. But we'll see. We might actually just leave it. You guys can watch it, and maybe later on I'll cut it into 2 separate pieces. Do that too. Add a picture to it, throw it up later. But the problem is, if I go turn it off, then turn it back on, sometimes it acts weird.
Well,
Right
just
away.
trying to upload it.
Yeah. So it can't. I'd have to wait for one to finish processing before it would start the next one. I'll just put it together with one piece, maybe. It was a bonus. It's got a bonus round at the end. So, what do you guys wish to do? I would say, you guys understand the location choices?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Anybody got any spells that could actually get rid of the lycanthropy?
He's a curse. And you don't have a too high a spell.
Actually, first of all, I'll let you guys know. Curse's foils will work if it hits them before the first move.
That's way past.
So
that.
once it's, basically the first night. Once it hit that stage, it now needs something much major. But at first, because it starts out just like an infection, it can be gotten rid of by an easier spell.
So I got first.
You only have one spell, I think, right now.
Yeah.
Oh, go away.
Yeah.
These two have the both of spells, and I don't know, she might have something.
Yeah, they can't use beast spell.
Well, you could
Probably
after
the
it
beast
changes.
form when she changes.
Yeah, but it would depend on what the stats are of the werewolf form.
Yeah.
True.
You might be too strong.
Well, if I remember correctly, whatever her stats are before she was dead, they get double. If I remember correctly.
I think like there's a couple stats that go up.
Yeah.
Some go down.
Well, like intelligence, luck, and charisma.
Those are the other ones.
A lot of times there's a couple different kinds of werewolves. The big one that if you think like American Werewolf in London type, they lose their dex down to 3
Yeah.
because they have no thumbs anymore. They can't pick anything up, but they can still have the regular dex for jumping around. So it all depends on what kind they are, how much they.
If they're the kind that walk on all 4, dex goes
Well,
down.
you think like Werewolf by Night from Marvel Comics
I
Mhm.
have another idea.
was like 1.5. Yeah.
I have a spell called Slush Yuck. We do that under her as a werewolf, and we'll be able to trap, up to the neck and go to the quicksand, and then end the spell. And it turns back into solid ground, so capture.
You can also do the spell in reverse. There's also a spell called which
Yeah.
turns it solid, so it happens quicker. Instead of like a chance of them crawling out of it like quicksand, instead it's like instant lock.
Yeah, I do have that as well.
Well, because it sounds like they're wanting us to try to break this.
I know, that's what I'm saying. We can do that to capture, that way we can work without,
Hurting it.
Without real, damage to us, too.
Yeah.
or to the person we're trying to save.
That's it. And it's been well past that first minute.
Yeah. If that note you found from the guy, did it mention anything about a problem with curse, or just since? Well, yeah, it's been
Stricken with
at least been. Unless, well, you guys could also, reason you hit the tavern or the mercantile, is then you might get more information, especially at the tavern.
Poisoner. Wouldn't that work to be able to identify something?
What was that?
F poisoner. Wouldn't I be able to identify something to be able to get rid of that?
You have poisoner. You
Yeah.
know of something that might be able to affect her. And in that case, make an intelligence roll.
$27.
Okay. Wolfbane.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
That is exactly what I was thinking.
Wolfbane will affect her. Actually, what it does is it causes kind of a short-term paralyzation.
Well, that causes a paralyzation. There's got to be something else that we can utilize to get rid of the curse. And I doubt we can find. I doubt it's gonna be like vampire or vampirism, where you find the one that bit her, kill them, and she goes back to normal.
Well, someone could also start asking around. I mean, as far as someone locally may know information on that.
So you say there's beggars around?
Yeah.
I'll point at one of them and have them come over.
He's looking around. Comes up. Yes.
Gonna need some information.
Okay. What'd you give the last guy?
I'll give him 3 gold.
How much did you give the last guy?
She gave the last guy 2.
I can't take more than that. As a matter of fact, I have to take less than that. Dave, I mean, it's kind of an unspoken rule we have that we don't mob people.
He deals with her, you're dealing with me.
Make a charisma roll.
Pay for information.
We will say...
20.
Give me a name. Doesn't matter.
Mike.
Okay. The 15 years old's name is Mike.
Last name Hunt.
The guy you're talking to is 24. Mike has a club foot. This guy is missing one eye. Looks like he was actually hurt in a war or something. He looks like he's got war damage. But they don't really have a... And his name is... Well, since you came up... You. How about give me a name?
You asked the one that's bad with names.
I don't care. Name of your dog when you were a kid. Your first animal.
Jordan.
Okay, his name's Jordan.
Now I must kill him.
You must kill Jordan? Okay. He turns around and looks at the others, and says, it was his idea. So, you give him 3 gold.
Mm-hmm.
Make a luck roll. See if you're lucky enough that he knows something.
27.
Okay. Roll percentage dice.
88.
Roll die 6 for me, because we already rolled that one. I want to see if before or after.
1.
Okay. Well, he says, well, what do you want to know about?
Want to know how long, well, crap. Want to know if you guys know of any possible thing, or any rumors of a cure for lycanthropy.
No, but I remember hearing one time a story about how, they can't stand the sight of like, a naked dwarf. So, if you have your dwarf get naked there and stand in front of it, it'll freak out and run away.
Fuck you.
You doubt his story has validity.
Oh, big time. But we could test it.
Can we substitute it for a hobgoblin?
They count for at least 2, don't they? What's the weight difference between you two?
I weigh 255.
What are you at?
148.
Yeah, see? You got 100 plus pounds on him.
Yeah, lop off his legs. I'll make us
He'll be about the right height. Okay, that's what you got from your beggar. Now, still need, where basically are we going to be picking up this time, next time? From the middle of the street or one of these locations?
One of the locations.
Okay.
Tavern.
Tavern?
Yep.
Okay.
Just decent sleep and recovery and kind of like low stats.
Give you guys a little information what you see here. And then we'll take a break.
So we gotta figure out how to cure this.
And do we want to go to cards after this? Okay. I just want to be sure everyone's happy with it. Okay. A single shaft of light thrust into the main square of the brightness like a solid pillar in the heavenly fog. Above the gaping doorway, a sign hangs precariously askew, proclaiming this is the Blood on the Vine Tavern. The tavern is about 60 feet square. But if you look at it, like I said, the blood of the tavern, but someone scratched it out and changed it to on the, or blood on the vine instead of above. The once finally appointed tavern has grown shoddy over the years. A blazing fire in the hearth gives scant warmth to the few huddled souls within. The silence here is broken only by the occasional sipping of drinks. A human barkeeper stands behind the bar. 3 men dressed similarly to the one who handed you the letter earlier sit at a table on the left, and the 4th man in studded leather sits mysteriously in the shadows to your right. That's where you guys will be picking up at. Go ahead and mark this. But yeah, and what I'd say their style is they look like gypsies. Is what that stuff was. The guy that came in that handed you the stuff, and the 3 guys look like gypsies. And there we go for that right now. So I'll go hit the little button and I'll start cleaning stuff up for space. We can hand over people's character sheets in their folders.
You've got 46 XP.
Oh yeah. Did you get your XP?
Yeah, he got 46.
Okay. I know there wasn't much. I probably should have done a bonus, but we'll worry about that next time before we're done here. Because there was lots to encounter.
We just didn't encounter it.
Well, you actually did encounter a lot. You just didn't fight the thing. So, but you learned about Gorkupines.
And I kept us from having to fight some of that stuff. And, drawing
Oh, that's right. Something to remember with spellcasters. The points you spent for casting your spells, you get back as experience points right off the top. So how many points it cost you to do your spells? It's not much, but it's a little bonus that go in.
28.
So you gain 28 experience points on top of what everything else. And that's supposed to be for every mage class. I just forget most of the time.
How many did you say? 28?
Mage classes. Rogues don't get that because they're not experiencing the world quite the same. So, hit the break thing. We'll be back shortly with playing Cards for Humanity. Or Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah, cards against.
Again. See you then.
Take a break. Like, get out of the way. Hey,
Eventually, I need to get that armor that I want. Uncursed.
Put that in Devin's spot.
Your mom.
here, just hand him over.
You might be able to.
This is what your mom sent me.
Get back in. I'll put everything in the proper place.
Anything you need, Donna?
Need to keep moving?
We can feed them after the game.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, well, yeah, no, you're around him more. Go ahead and come on.
I think you'll have fun with the game, Devin. You can let your sick, twisted side out. Come on, Lonnie, you gotta move. No, back up.
Something real quick. My stomach's growling at me. Little sandwich, maybe. My stomach's still growling at me. Mike looked funny at me. He heard my stomach growling. Hey, I'm sorry. My stomach, when it rolls loud. Ah, dang it. I don't know why. Well, I didn't eat that much all day. Did we?
Oh. I ain't got around to mine yet. Probably make some sausage.
This will stop the growling. But Mike looked at me like, what the heck was that?
I'm sure he's heard Joey growling.
Yeah. Where's the catcher? Son? Where's the catcher? Oh, right in front of me. There's a snake that bit me and killed me. Oh, I had one with me. Oh, I'm losing it today. That's beside the point. Ketchup is good with everything.
I prefer mayonnaise with everything.
Well, sometimes, yeah.
Everything. But since I don't have any.
Mustard's good with some things, too.
Yeah, but always mayonnaise.
You like your mayonnaise, huh?
Yep. Mayonnaise is good with steak. If I have to eat it.
Well, steak's good, too. I love steak.
I know. But if I have to eat that with mayonnaise. I just don't eat that with it.
Depends on the steak.
What did you hold on? TV controls. Got it on the table. Oh no, it's on that computer, I think.
Yep.
Gotta find music again.
Glasses needed to read. Really that long. I like glasses over there. I'm starting to lose it. I bet it's 10-1, but I was dropping. Why? I was feeling so bad.
Possibly. Yeah, I've eaten. You can have that problem. Like I say, usually I can't feel it, so I can go both sides. I can go a day or so without eating. I shouldn't be big as I am. With how little I eat.
Well, I'm over 200.
I'm wanting to get down to 220. Come here. Come here, little girl. If your sister came out, we would go out, but I don't see her. It would be 100 what? Huh?
What did you say you wanted to be like?
211, 220.
Where I'm at right now, I think.
My body doesn't have to carry so much.
Where are you right now?
320 roughly. I don't know right now. Last time I checked, I was 318, but
You'll lose about 100 pounds.
yeah, at least. I'll be back in my high school. But I can run 5 miles a day. I can't do it regardless. I can't walk 5 miles a day.
We all used to do a lot of stuff back then.
But I'd like to have my body under a lot less pressure.
that she